Hey Alea, hey Jane Smith, how's it going, ladies? Oh no, I'm starting to feel hungry. John should be on in just a couple seconds and he will get started with the list. In the meantime, I'm going to run upstairs and um, get some Ensure because I'm feeling a little hungry. So I'll be right back. Funny stuff. John, they've been playing kind of crappy music at there's a farmer's market where we are, and they've been playing just kind of like nerdy music all day. Just like, I don't know, no offense, John, but like K-Fox stuff. And the dispensary right here just started blasting. Oh, is it Sheena Easton? Yeah, she don't need the glamorous life. She don't need no Sheila E. Sheila E. I always mix up the two because he loved them both. But it's the glamorous life. I'm like, hell yes. Thank you so much for playing some better music. All right, let me get my crystal. Get everything together. I'm sorry, Alea, that you're not feeling well today. I don't know why you're not feeling well. You don't need to tell. I'm feeling a little under the weather myself too. Sheila E is the shiznit. I literally went over there just now and thanked him. He was like, oh, hello. I'm like, hello. I just want to thank you for playing better music than they did. It's the truth. It's the truth. All right. Broke a couple of nails on the way over to the to the party. Had to press on a couple more. I think I've been telling the girls in the room, oh, press on nails. Oh, they're the shiznit. Oh, press on nails. Press on nails. Yeah, press on nails are great, but they sometimes do actually ruin your nail, turns out. Like I have the proof. It pulled off like the top layer of one of my nails, and this one was brand new too. I had to so now I'm missing a size. Nail emergencies. Yeah, I had every intention of going on at like 2 p.m. today. I'm not even wearing like normal clothes. I'm just wearing like ski pants. You know, for all those times I go skiing. I hate skiing. I'm just kidding. I only went once and it was lame. You have to be rich to like skiing. You have to be rich to enjoy skiing because then you got to go to all the nice places. There's all the gear, and it's just a very hoity-toity, gross, like hella business people. Am I from Colorado? No, I'm from California, from the Bay Area. We would, when I was a kid, we would drive up to Tahoe. That's the only place I've skied. I mean, if I grew up in like Europe, it'd be nice. Oh, dispensary and skiing. Yeah, yeah. Well, that's true. That's true. Snow and snow. Yeah, no, Northern California. Yeah, no. I am very blessed to be living in a state where cannabis is not only legal but literally in the building for sale. If that makes sense, people. There's a commercial building for rent, and it's rented out to Amazing Cannabis Dispensary, and they do a great job. All right, why Jimmy keeps staring at me even though he has a girlfriend? Let's see. Okay, so where do we start? Where do we start here? Alea. They finally made it legal in NYC. It's about time. About time. It's about time they just make it legal everywhere in the country because I've been to most states and I've talked to a lot of people and there's very few people that don't want to take a hit when I'm can I hit that? Like not everyone loves weed, but it's a good thing. It's better than booze and it helps people and it's good. If you are of age, I really don't recommend it for teen. I didn't smoke when I was a teenager or anything. I really didn't. And I actually am not just saying that. Just wondering why Javins keeps staring at me even though he has a girlfriend. Angels, messengers, spirit guides. And do you know his sign? Why does Javins keep on staring at Alea even though he has a girlfriend? Angels, messengers, spirit guides. Why does Javins keep on staring at Alea even though he has a girlfriend? Angels, messengers, spirit guides. Why does Javins keep on staring at Alea even though he has a girlfriend? Angels, messengers, spirit guides. Why does Javins keep on staring at Alea even though he has a girlfriend? Angels, messengers, spirit guides. Why does Javins keep on staring at Alea even though he has a girlfriend? Angels, Messenger, Spirit Guides. Why does Javins keep on staring at Alea even though he has a girlfriend? Angels, Messenger, Spirit Guides. Why does Javins keep on staring at Alea even though he has a girlfriend? Angels, Messenger, Spirit Guides. Why does Javins keep staring at Alea even though he has a girlfriend? Angels, Messenger, Spirit Guides. Why does Javins keep staring at Alea even though he has a girlfriend? Angels, Messenger, Spirit Guides. Why does Javins keep staring at Alea even though he has a girlfriend? Okay. With timing questions? Oh, no, I don't mind. Like, do you mean like will something happen in like 6 months type thing? We have the Four of Cups reversed, the Knight of Swords reversed, the Wheel of Fortune, the Moon, and the Three of Swords. He's not happy in his relationship right now. In fact, he might be going through I think he thinks that he's gonna get dumped because he's unsure of what like is gonna happen with them, and he's ready for a change in his life. Um, like I'm seeing heartache right here. I'm seeing he's trying to get over some heartache over here, um, and he doesn't really know what direction to move. He just knows he wants change in his life. So the reason why he keeps on staring at you, even though he has a girlfriend, is because him and his girlfriend don't have the best relationship right now, and he's doing what I call lily padding, um, making sure he has a backup girlfriend, aka rebound, to go to when he gets dumped or if he decides to break up with her. It might be a case of him wanting to break up with her. She might be pissing him off. She might be making him unhappy in whatever respect. I really don't know in terms of that. But yeah, girl, tea. There's so much tea in your life. Sip carefully, okay? Yeah. So, and you don't want to be someone's rebound, but maybe, I mean, if you're really into him, but you don't want, it's not fun to be someone's rebound. Okay, let's see. And let's just give a huge shout out to Mr. John, Mr. NSFW, Studio NSFW. Thank you so much for being such an awesome moderator, as always. And we have just received our first donation from Miss Jewel. Thank you so much, sweetheart. It's so good to see you. Her name is Random Girl is her username. I haven't seen her pop up in the chat yet. Hey, girly. So if you want to go ahead and post your question, I would be more than happy to answer it, sweetheart. Did you have 2 questions or did you want a 10-card spread? But that's before he had a girlfriend. Well, maybe things just aren't working with her, is what it seems. So if you guys had a moment before, then that's not really necessarily like rebound entirely. Why am I so hungry yet? I don't know what I want to eat. That means. Okay, thank you so much, Jewel. Thank you, Alea. Thank you for being here. And I'm sorry you're feeling icky today. If you don't mind me asking, um, oh, if you don't mind me asking, random girl, what is the ETS? I feel really stupid. The context might help me a little bit. Angels, Messenger, Spirit Guides, will Jewel be permanently onboarded by ETS? Angels, Messenger, Spirit Guides, will Jewel be permanently onboarded by ETS? Angels, Messenger, Spirit Guides, will Jewel be permanently onboarded by ETS? Angels, Messenger, Spirit Guides, will Jewel be permanently onboarded by ETS? Angels, Messenger, Spirit Guides, will Jewel be permanently onboarded by ETS? Oh, okay. And we have another donation from Mr. John. Thank you so much. A 10-card reading. Angels, Messenger. Okay, that might help. Angels, Messenger Guides, will Jewel be permanently onboarded by ETS? They make water bottles. That's interesting. Angels, Messenger, Spirit Guides, will Jewel be permanently onboarded by ETS Express? Angels, Messenger, Spirit Guides, will Jewel be permanently onboarded by ETS Express? Angels, Messenger, Spirit Guides, will Jewel be permanently onboarded by ETS Express? And you've been temping there for a little while, and you're just like, when are you going to let me know? Will Jewel be permanently onboarded by ETS Express? You're getting really antsy about the situation. Is what I remember. Will Jewel be permanently onboarded by ETS Express? Yeah. It's been about a month since we last talked too. So yeah, and I was like, oh, they'll get back to you. Well, looks like they haven't. Looks like they need to figure some things out. 4 of Swords, 7 of Cups reversed, 8 of Pentacles reversed, 5 of Cups, and the 2 of Wands. They are still trying to like your spiritual team, like your metaphysical spiritual team, like your angels and your guides have brought you this opportunity, or like a religious, like actual, like, I don't want to say it like one's real and one's not, but of this earthly realm spiritual team. Oh, that's what I needed to grab from upstairs. Let's take a break in a little bit. I really gotta clean up. Okay. Your metaphysical team. Okay. Well, they're really trying to assess whether this is going to work with you or not, and they're just, as you know, they're taking far too long to figure out whether this is going to work with you or not. They're feeling right now that it's not, which is really messed up if you've been putting in all this hard work here. But I'm getting the sense that it's more of a matter of work politics and who they can afford to take on than a matter of your actual performance with this 7 of Cups. You've done a damn good job for them, and they're not seeing it. They're just seeing the dollars and cents in their their bookkeeping, and whether they can really afford to take someone on permanently. Because the end result I see, the 2 end results I see, are the 5 of Cups. I think both. I think that I don't think they're going to take you on. I think that, they might, but it's going to take forever. You're going to be either waiting forever and feeling upset, or you're going to move on to better pastures and just start looking for a better thing. because there are much better things out there for you, and your angel guides will understand. If you're working and working and working and you're not getting and feeling and being fully appreciated, um, then they don't, metaphysical guides don't have egos like we do. Okay, they're not going to feel, oh well, she didn't take advantage of what I gave her. um they'll be like, move on, move on, move on to greener pastures, because look at this, that's what this guy's doing. He's looking out onto the world. You want financial stability and security, and your guides know that. And you've gotten some, you've gotten some pentacles from this job, but you've gotten no security. And that's what you need to ask of them is, now I need to really specify, now you need to really specify to your spirit guides that you need not just the pentacles, but you need financial security. And I don't think they're going to hire you, and I think that they're going to feel a loss too. They're going to be like, damn, she was really good, like, lost her. They don't deserve you. And sometimes sometimes our guides can lead us in the wrong direction, and they don't mean to. But I'll tell you that they don't have egos. They're not going to feel hurt that you're leaving a job that's not doing well for you, that's not providing you with what you need to be provided with. Don't worry about that. Just know that there's other options for you out there. Oh, and now they're playing Prince. There's like, it's Battle of the Music. They're playing Prince out there and like something else out there. I don't even know what that is, but okay, now we have your second question, love. Well, I guess your second one doesn't work. Do you want me to refund you your money, honey? Your money, honey. Do you want me to refund you for the second reading, or did you have another question? Because I don't think they're gonna take you on. I just, they might, but I see it as with that, just with that spread. I just saw a lot. Like, if it does happen, it's gonna take a while. Absolutely, you can ask another question. Yeah, go right ahead. It's funny that I keep on hearing Prince today. I got like my grape agate, I got my purple shirt on. There's some other grape things in my life. Purple, I mean. Could I get a love reading for the next couple of weeks? Yes, you can. Angels, Messenger, Spirit Guides, could I get a general love reading for Jewel for the next 2 weeks? Angels, Messenger, Spirit Guides, can I get a general love reading for Jewel for the next couple of weeks? Angels, Messenger, Spirit Guides, can I get a general love reading for Jewel for the next couple of weeks? Angels, Messenger, Spirit Guides, can I get a general reading for Jewel for the next couple of weeks? Angels, Messenger, Spirit Guides, can I get a general love reading for Jewel for the next couple of weeks? Angels, Messenger, Spirit Guides, can I get a general love reading for Jewel for the next couple of weeks? Angels, Messenger, Spirit Guides, can I get a general love reading for Jewel for the next couple of weeks? Angels, Messenger, Spirit Guides, can I get a general love reading for Jewel for the next couple of weeks? Angels, Messenger, Spirit Guides, can I get a general love reading for Jewel for the next couple of weeks? Angels, Messenger, Spirit Guides, can I get a general love reading for Jewel for the next couple of weeks? Oh, now they're playing Whitney Houston at the dispensary. Wit wit. Yeah, I wanna dance with somebody. All right, we have the moon reversed, the Eight of Wands, the Five of Wands reversed, the Three of Wands, and the Ten of Swords. I feel like if there is someone that, hell yeah, her voice is otherworldly. Rest in peace. Fucking loved her. Amazing woman. Amazing voice. Um, so if you're dating someone, I feel like you're gaining some clarity on that situation. If you're not, I feel like well, let's go back to this card. The Eight of Wands, I feel like someone's should be, if you, I think it's all up to you. I'm surprised I'm not seeing like the Knight of Wands. So I'm seeing lots of Wands action here. There's the Three of Wands, which is all about having patience. I don't think that someone's going to come into your life this in the next couple of weeks, but I think that the truth of the matter, the Ten of Swords here, is that someone new is going to come into your life. Um, you got to be proactive about it, which I'm sure you are. You're a very proactive person. Um, I think that it'll come to you in the like probably within the next month or so. But you've really got to put yourself out there. You've also got to have patience with people. Although, if you do decide to like start like going on a dating site, like you're gonna have really good reception. Um, People will be messaging you back and forth. There won't be like delays or anything. It'll be, you'll get. I think you'll be getting the results that you want. Um, so, and I feel like you're this Five of Wands too. You're kind of done, like fighting really hard for a relationship. Um, but you've just got to be patient to for the right one to come along, if that makes sense. Um, Excuse me. Um, and I think that's just something you're gonna have to figure out. Like this is gonna sound kind of crass, but like just out in the field, just dating, just out there, out in the dating world. That's where you'll find your answers, and that's where you're going to find the person that you want to be with. I'm just getting this sense that you've got to really be, and I don't want you. I'm going to be so embarrassed if you end up typing like, oh, I'm super present on Tinder or whatever. I go on dates, like But that's the message that I'm kind of getting is that's what you've got to do. But and know that not all of them are going to be princes. Some of them are going to be frogs. You know that though. But that's what this patience card is really all about. So, does that make sense for you, Jewel? Did that resonate? I know. Dating sites, dating apps. I know. I hate them. I hate what they've become. I used to use them, but like in the 2010s, more the 2000s and the 2010s, and they were quite efficient. Now it's just like it was like really like top quality people I would find would be on these sites. Now it's so hard to find a good person because everybody's on these sites. Everybody, that's how people date now. Like I was thinking about it, like I don't ever get hit. Not to sound like full of myself, but like I never get hit on. I don't see people ever like hitting on someone in public, and I like will sit straight up like there's a spot at the beach. And not to say that I'm a total like babe or hottie or anything. I'm probably not really looking approachable or anything. But I'm sitting there and I'm just chilling, sitting there for like half an hour, just sitting on my bench. One guy creepily asked me to go on a walk with him, but no one ever like tries to even friend. It's not even a romantic thing. People don't know how to talk to people in public anymore. That's what it is. It's face to face communication has become so weird with people, and some people don't even like doing FaceTime for that reason. It's so fucking weird. Some people consider talking on the phone, calling people on the phone rude. It's like text only. We have to plan a phone call. I'm like, whoa, whoa. But it's just sadly, I can't think of any other way. I mean, I would suggest, get really dressed up and go to, one of the nicest bars or, restaurants in your area and try and find someone that you really like or a club or something where you guys all know each other. But even then, I feel like people are awkward. Like, I don't know. Yeah, yeah. I was at a religious service on Saturday and that wasn't too awkward, but even then it was a little awkward. You could tell people were not used to, and after COVID, people are not used to talking in person. So, yeah, it's sadly, maybe that's why I'm single because I'm very staunch. I'm a very staunch woman, and I'm not really willing to go on dating sites either. So I get it, but yeah, just let it come to you. I wish that's more how the world operated now. I still think it does. I still hold out on that. Um, but maybe try giving some of them a shot. I don't really know, or find like a club or something where you guys could have like shared interests. I really don't know. I'm probably the worst person to ask. If yeah, now I'm just rambling. All right, so next donation is John. Please post your question, John. And let's move on over to the card cam so that we can see things better. Let's do a test here. Oh, no, that will not do. And we have received another donation. Thank you so much from Miss New Neats. Thank you, New Neats. You will be right after John. We're just doing a little 10 card spread here. Move these little guys. All right. Nunit? How am I supposed to say it? Is it Nunit? 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 I don't know. I'm so sorry. I always want to pronounce it. Like, if I ever became a teacher, I'd be that teacher. Like, I'm so sorry. I know I'm going to totally botch your name here. Like, taking attendance. That's gonna be me if I ever become a school teacher. You would like to? Oh, that's a good question. I'll whisper their name. Okay. Angels, Messenger, Spirit Guides. What is the outlook for Angels, Messenger, Spirit Guides? What is the outlook for? In fact, I'll just mute it. You liked this week's Zodiac reading, Jewel? I'm glad. I'm glad those are getting some attention. Yeah, this week I got some traction with those. I got a couple of subscribers, a couple of likes and comments. Sometimes I feel people don't read them, but I don't think that's the case. It's so, or don't watch them, but I know that's not the case because you just told me that you watch them, and that's amazing. All right, let's go back to doing this. Sorry, had to mute it for just for privacy reasons. Alright, some people don't like having their name disclosed. It wasn't like I was making gross noise. That sounded disgusting, actually, for privacy reasons. Like burping, farting, or something gross. Why does my mind go there? Why? And John so gentlemanly explained why. Yeah, no, I just didn't want to say the name of the company that he works for. That I highly doubt that they watch my videos, but you never knew. Okay. My phone broken. What's going on? Now they're playing Stevie Nicks. We love that. Just like a white window. Okay, we have the King of Wands reversed. The Nine of Wands reversed. The Ace of Pentacles reversed. Oh, jeez. The Nine of Cups reversed. The King of Cups reversed. The Six of Wands. Yeah, they're gonna get acquired. They're gonna get, that's the victory there. The Three of Swords reversed. The Two of Swords reversed, coming to a conclusion. The Two of Pentacles reversed, and the Hermit. Yeah, they're gonna get acquired. That's the only victory. I can mute your name person, honey, but I don't know you personally, so you'd have to type it out. You see what I mean? I know John personally, so I know the company he works for. That's the only reason why. I would do that for everyone. Do I reset my deck? I do not. I do not. I do not reset my deck. I keep them as they are. So if you see tons of upside downs, that's just the way the cookie crumbled. That's just the way that the deck came up. And there's only, I noticed, because some decks, you can tell the artwork on the back. Oh my god, yeah. No, they're gonna get acquired, I think. That's what they're definitely, it's downhill. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, John. The founder retired yesterday, and you kind of felt this too, but look, we've got I don't even, I mean, you know all these, the Ace of Pentacles, there's no leadership, the king is gone. He's the ultimate leader. The king of wands, he's the doer. When I saw that, that's him. And I feel like this is you. You're upside down. because of this. You're like, geez, what? And now you are gonna be off on your own looking for a better position. Not off on your own, but the hermit is one who seeks information on their own and leaves, you know, wherever they were. And I see there's a lot of pain, and of course, when I've lost a company before, it's fucking painful. It's like you lose your baby. I mean, it's not exactly like a baby dying, but it's you created something and you lose it. It really, really hurts. So I'm sensing a lot of pain, a lot of former confusion. Find a place to land and tighten your belt. Maybe that's the next question we have to ask is what's the best course of action here, because they're going under. They're going under. I mean, they might offer you a really nice package. There's always that. They could be acquired, like I said, and then it would be a different company, but you would still probably have a job. It just depends. But you've already been looking for other places. The best course of action here, start looking harder. Hell, if you're looking for work, maybe I'll join in with you, John. You know, I know this is my job, but I kind of want to work at a boutique, like a high-end boutique, like so that I can actually afford like nice clothes like I used to. I'm like, because I'm watching all these like Neiman Marcus commercials and stuff, and acquisition would be pack one, I think, would be pick one. Yeah, I see them getting acquired. The only two upright cards were the Six of Wands, which is victory, and that's a small victory. But if I were the owner of the company, that would be, you know, and if the company was going belly up, that would be the best thing in my opinion. Just be more, but like you know, I would just be more proactive with trying to find a new place a new place to work, because I can't tell you I mean, you saw the cars, you know, they are not doing well, and you didn't even need to see the cards. You just told me all that shit. The guy, your stock options will be worth crap. Yeah. You have options, John. You're a really, really savvy guy. And everything you do is so savvy, and you're always thinking on your toes, all right? And you're a really strong person. Um, I don't know if you want me to blow your cover on here, but like, can we just like give John a round of applause? He's like healing after like surgery, and he's like doing, he's modding for me. He's having a full, um, he's having a full eyebrow lift, a nose job. Like, it is the most painful physical, like, plastic surgery ever, and he's recovering from it. And he's in the hospital right now, and he is doing this remotely, recovering. And I think we all should just like give him a round of applause for being so rad. And you know what? If we see that you're rad, John, the rest of the world sees that you're rad, okay? You'll find another job in the same field. We live in Silicon Valley, or right outside Silicon Valley. You know, you may not be able to like work from home. It may not have all the same perks. It's going to be changes, and changes are so, but you'll do just fine, John. You'll do just fine. It's the company that's not going to do fine. You'll do just fine. You'll land on your feet. Okay. Okay. Nunit. How am I mispronouncing your name? Nunit? 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 Oh my god. Children, stop laughing. Just kidding. What does Marcus think about Nunit? I'm gonna pronounce it Nunit. Angels, Messenger, Spirit. And what is your sign? And what is Marcus's sign? Angels, Messenger, Spirit Guides. What does Marcus think about Nunit? By the way, I was Angels, Messenger, Spirit Guides. What does Marcus think about Nunit? Nameless Messenger Spirit Guides, what does Marcus think about Nanette? Nameless Messenger Spirit Guides, what does Marcus think about Nanette? Nameless Messenger Spirit Guides, what does Marcus think about Nanette? Nameless Messenger Spirit Guides, what does Marcus think about Nanette? New knit. Sorry, new knit. Angels, Messenger Spirits, what does Marcus think about new knit? Angels, Messenger Spirit Guides, what does Marcus think about new knit? Kind of just like how it's spelled. Sorry. Angels, Messenger Spirit Guides, what does Marcus think about new knit? Angels, Messenger Spirit Guides, what does Marcus think about new knit? Angels, Messenger Spirit Guides, what does Marcus think about new knit? 5 of Pentacles reversed. 6 of Swords reversed. Aww. The 4 of Wands. Girl. The Devil reversed. And the 7 of Wands reversed. Okay. Okay. He's a Virgo. Okay, that's him, Virgo, over there. And this is you. You're kind of you're feeling a little more confident. His thoughts towards you are, did you guys used to date? Seriously, John, I have been sending you healing virtual Reiki healing. Been sending that to you. No, seriously, that stuff. My mom actually, I had a strep throat in Vienna once, and my mom almost strep throat. I was on a train, and there was these kids from Berlin to Vienna, and these kids coughing in my face the whole time. I'm like, I swear to God, I swear. This is like a year before Corona. We just got another donation. Thank you so much, Suerte. You will be right after Nanette. A new connection. Okay. So he wants to bring you close to him. He wants to have a deep connection with you, but he is unsure of he has thoughts of marriage with you, like deep love. And the devil upright in romance often means marriage. As you can see, it's the lovers, but they are chained in front of the devil. There's nothing they can do. And you're just trying to gather the courage to like be with him. But he has serious feelings for you. Why is that funny, Nanette? Why is that funny? I think is it good or bad? It's good. It's hella good. I mean, it depends on, how serious you want. He's a Virgo, okay? So let's just be real. Virgos are very, very picky. Very, very, very picky. He's on the fence. He wants a union with you, but he's on the fence about a legal union with you, which would be this devil card. That's why it's upside down. He's just on the fence. He's just thinking about it. But the one upright, even I know you're afraid, and a lot of people are afraid of. That's also a Virgo thing, and that's also this Five of Pentacles reversed. He's still not coming in from the cold. He's still not taking action. He's still not expressing how he truly feels. It sounds like you're both confused, but all I can tell you is that he feels that he wants a connection with you. He wants a romantic connection with you. But I think both of you are lacking, or one of you is lacking the courage to really tell the other person exactly how you feel. But, uh-oh, got chocolate on my pants. But, thank God they're black pants. Yeah, no, this is good, child. This is good. This Four of Wands is like, you first told him. He's still thinking about it, girl. He's still thinking about it. Like, he knows that you feel really deeply about him. It's not just like some fling. You know, you got him a birthday card or a birthday present, you know. But Virgos are very, very, very picky and very cautious. He about to get cut off. He about to get cut off. That's this card. You're thinking that this is you then. This is you, Nanette. If you feel like he's playing you, you're considering detaching yourself. These are your thoughts. You're thinking about detaching yourself from him. You're on the fence about it. You just answered my question. I'm like, what? I couldn't quite figure out this Six of Swords. Like, I'm like, he wants to be close to you, but he does want a union with you, but he's got to be, yeah, you're going to feel like he was, like, you remember, I never tried that. I'm sorry, what did I tell you before? I do a lot of readings. I'll remember if you jog my mind. Like, I am remembering this connection between you and him. Oh, his gift. Huh. I don't know. I think, I'm going to be honest, I think this is more of a Virgo thing. Oh, it was a rare liquor? Or liquor? That's so nice. That's so sweet of you. Yeah, you know, I feel like if he can't, even if it doesn't matter, if he wants this so badly with you, this happy union with you, he really has to come correct. Yeah, and they can play you for a long time. Every Virgo I've dated has played me. Absolutely. I've never, like, I had to look at the camera that I've never, I dated one Virgo for a little over a year, and he cheated on me, and he got herpes. Um, oh, damn, I wasn't supposed to overshare today. That was part of my tarot card. Don't overshare. But yeah, Virgos can be real. I didn't get herpes. Thank God. I did. Do you think I stayed? You think I really put up with that shit? No. That, I was just like, are you fucking kidding me? I didn't know what to do. How about you just break up with me? Ever thought about that? Exactly. That's why I so believe in karma, and that's why I always say, like, you know, I have a lot of stories about karma. I truly believe in it, and I was just like, haha, karma's a bitch, you dumb bitch. But yeah, I dated another Virgo. He had me on. He just kept me waiting for like a good 4 months, and then just like ripped my heart out. You are still gonna be confused because I'm telling you, this is like more of a Virgo thing. I say if you have to be look, I need that, like, if you can't be, what sign are you again, Nanette? Because if you're the type of person who needs an answer like immediately, this isn't gonna work with a Virgo. They take their time. You're a Taurus. Yeah, you're very, if you got to stand in your own, you got to do what, even if, like I said, the cards are saying that he wants love with you. Well, it's like that song by that pop song from the 90s, Show Me Love. He has to show you love, and not just think it and feel it, you know? That's stupid. Um you're Taurus. Yeah, you know, you deserve what you deserve. You deserve what you want. Unless and maybe that, you know, maybe saying like, hey, I'm not into this, I'm done. Maybe that, I hate to say this, maybe he'll be like, wait, stop, in the name of love, I need you. But do you really, you gotta really think if you want to be with this person. You know, sounds like they're messing with you, and that's, I hate to say it, but that's definitely a Virgo thing. Not every Virgo is like that, okay, but they are not the best when it comes to dating. When they finally settle down, they can be great, but you're very welcome. Thank you, Nanette. Thank you, sweetheart. I always love seeing you here. All right, Suerte, please post your question. All right, let's see. Angels, Messengers, Spirit Guides. How does Diana feel about Suerte's last message? Angels, Messengers, Spirit Guides. How does Diana feel about Suerte's last message? And what is your pronoun, Suerte? Angels, Messengers, Spirit Guides. How does Diana feel about Suerte's last message? Angels, Messengers, Spirit Guides. How does Diana feel about Suerte's last message? Angels, Messengers, Spirit Guides. How does... Okay. Angels, Messengers, Spirit Guides. How does Diana feel about Suerte's last message? Angels, Messengers, Spirit Guides. How does Suerte feel about... How does Diana feel about Suerte's last message? Angels, Messengers, Spirit Guides. How does Diana feel about Suerte's last message? And what are your guys' signs? You ladies' signs? I say guy, I say girl. For fun, 1, 5. Angels, Messengers, Spirit Guides. How does Diana feel about Suerte's last message? Angels, Messengers, Spirit Guides. How does Diana feel about Suerte's last message? Angels, Messengers, Spirit Guides. How does Diana feel about Suerte's last message? She's a Scorpio and you are a Gemini. Okay. Six of Cups. Queen or Justice. 7 of Cups reversed. 9 of Swords and 7 of Wands reversed. Let's see. She is very, very anxious. She's thinking about you a lot. This 9 of Swords right here. And she is, while she's very torn thought-wise about this connection, I don't know if I can't tell whether she's torn about the connection or if there's something she wants to make equal about the connection. She's got her scales, I think she's trying to balance and weigh things out in some way. Um, Now, the Seven of Cups, I'm sorry, this is a card that just drives me bananas, upside down, all around the world. Hmm. She feels. I read myself and I got torn, but I come to you so I don't feel biased. Yeah, I'm feeling really. To be honest, what is this on my nail? I'm feeling torn too, and it seems like she feels torn with this Justice card. I can't quite. No, I know what you mean, Suerte. So I want to give you the best information possible. I've even stopped reading for myself at this point because I feel like it's just too biased, and I don't know. I always want to get other people's opinion, but she definitely is going to, she wants to communicate to you for sure. I know that the Six of Cups is about childhood memories and la di da di da, but my angel guides, and this is kind of how I think tarot works. It doesn't matter what deck you're using. A lot of tarot readers just have decks that they make themselves. They just write words on them. I think that it's more your relationship with your guides and how they know that you know the cards, and they know that I know this card is communication. Somebody wants to communicate with you in a very sweet way, but they just want to make sure that you can absolutely donate again, Jewel, absolutely. They just want to make sure that everything's going to be like equal between the two of you. Um, Everything's going to be totally equal and fair. 1 second. Hey John, that was for you. That was UCSF. They had a couple of questions that they wanted to ask you, but they said that you didn't answer your phone. I couldn't answer all of the questions. It was just like some basic stuff, just about recovery and stuff like that, that you would be able to answer. And they're like, oh, well, we tried calling him and he wasn't answering his phone. I'm like, funny thing, he's actually helping me right now, and I can tell him right now to answer the phone. So if they call you, you can take a break for a sec, okay, and talk. They just need to ask you a couple questions, okay? Take care of your health. You gotta take care of your health. Sorry about that. So sorry about that, Suerte. Um, hospital information you gotta give. All right, so now I'm back. Yes, she wants to come forth. She wants to talk to you. I feel like she's just seeing things. Yeah, I was just like, why are you not talking to John? It's funny, but anyway, I feel like she wants to just have like things to be more possibly open between the two of you, more equal in some way. Excuse me. I don't know why she's so nervous, um, but she is. The I think it's because your relationship is very important to her. You know, that can always give people nerves. You don't want to lose someone that you love, and maybe she was afraid of something like that. But no, I think things. You guys seem like you just need to have slightly more open communication. You may already be like open books with one another. I'm not sure, but what I'm seeing is she just wants to get a slightly better idea of the entire situation and just make sure everything's really equal, um, and fair. I often see the seven of now. I'm seeing the 7 of Wands. And my guides know I see this as the jealousy card. Like sometimes when people are kind of jealous of others, and I think someone wants to put down jealousy issues. I don't know if there's some jealousy issues, if that like was, but that's just, I know that's not what the card means. That's what I'm telling you. Like sometimes I have some definitions of the cards that are just my own crazy definitions. I probably heard that somewhere in some random book. Like it can often mean like competition in the workplace, but I just see it as sometimes jealousy, or like you see it's more like you see something that someone else has, like, oh, must be nice. I used to call it the oh, must be nice card, the 7 of Swords. um, but so I don't know if y'all are going through like jealousy issues or something like that. But yeah, things are all good. I think she's going to. I know she wants to respond. The cards say she wants to reach back out to you. Um, and yeah, and it's all beautiful. I think it should be all beautiful, Suerte. Thank you so much for being here. For the donation. I'm sorry about that brief interruption. um, all right, no, donation queue is not open. We have a donation from Random Girl. Random Girl, please post your question, sweetheart. Oh, okay. I'm not a fan of negotiating lower pay for anything, because girl, you worth it. And I mean, I'm gonna ask your question anyway, but one of my favorite definitions. Oh, I suck at negotiation. I'm always so afraid to ask for a raise, and that's been the bane of my existence. Knowing that you're worth it and being too afraid to ask, but asking for a lower pay, negotiating for a lower pay. There was one pentacle, I forget what card it was, and remember it was in the Starman book, and the pentacle definition. Thank you, John. Thank you, John. I have to agree with John. I almost like want to just say no. Oh, okay. I get it. So this would be a temporary thing. I don't ever want you to you can't lower your worth more than that. You don't negotiate lower. You find a job that I know, but I need to make 3 times the rent so I can move into an apartment. One of my favorite, okay, I almost don't know if I should answer this question because I almost just want to say no, like don't do it. But you paid for it, you asked for the question. I mean, I'm gonna like, I do not advise it. I do not advise it, but you got to do what you got to do. But you gotta still really look at for other places. Like that is just not the right way to treat an employee. Oh my god. Ugh. And the world's resources are infinite. This is what I kept on prefacing. The world's resources are really infinite. It's all about just siphoning them in the right direction and being not too greedy with them, not taking more than you need, not taking more of your share, but having the abundance that you need. Just making sure you get it in like the right. Just, does that make sense? Like, of course, not everything like belongs to everyone, but I mean, when you think about like how loans work and everything, and how money just moves hands constantly, like yeah, everything kind of does belong to everyone. You know what, girl? Like OnlyFans, I have a lot of friends that make a lot of money with that website, and there's no shame. It's your body. It's no shame. You don't have to show your face. You can even do like you don't even have to do like nasty stuff. Well, I guess you kind of do. Not even nasty stuff. You could do like classy, beautiful, like I don't know. I would honestly advise that, but we're gonna ask your question. Angels, messengers, spirit guides. Would ETS hire Jewel at a lower rate? Angels, messengers, spirit guides. Would ETS want to hire Jewel if it was at a lower rate? Angels, messengers, spirit guides. Would ETS want to hire Jewel if she was being paid at a lower rate? Angels, messengers, spirit guides. Would ETS want to hire Jewel if she was being paid at a lower rate? Angels, messengers, spirit guides. Will ETS want to hire Jewel if she were getting paid at a lower rate? $19 an hour. Angels, messengers, spirit guides. Would ETS want to hire Jewel if she were being paid at a lower rate of 19 an hour? Angels, messengers, spirit guides. Would ETS want to hire Jewel if she were being paid at a lower rate? Angels, messengers, spirit guides. Would ETS want to hire Jewel if she were being paid at a lower rate? Angels, messengers, spirit guides. Would ETS want to hire Jewel at a lower rate? 3 of Swords. Knight of Cups reversed. 6 of Cups. Ace of Pentacles. And Queen of Wands. Yeah. They'll want to hire you, but it's going to result in heartache. You're going to feel crushed. You're going to feel infantilized. You're going to feel like less than, like a child. You're going to feel like you're being treated like a child. However, if this is you at the end over here, this Queen of Wands, I could be seeing this upright pentacle. We could be seeing this as something else. This could be something separate that you're doing. The answer is yes, they would hire you at a lower rate, but I think the best course of action, how I want to read this is you should also be finding another job in the meantime. Look for another company in the meantime to work for that will pay you what you are worth. Okay. And I almost see these two cards as like, yes, start an OnlyFans. I hate to say it because the Queen of Wands is totally like, yeah, like, is there like a really good, or is it just like you just need a job? Like, I almost like see this as it's like you can do something on your own if as long as you stand in your own power. You can create some serious, the beginning of some serious. I got the Ace of Pentacles when I asked my spirit guides. I was doing my own reading. This was like back like last year before I started doing live reads. Um, I was asking if I was ready to start, and the first card that came up was the Ace of Pentacles, and then the Magician and the Queen of Swords. It was like all these upright cards. It basically said yes, but it's the beginning of a new financial beginning. Um, so I don't know if that means that they're going to change their ways with you. You want to publish a book? That's something. That's something you could do. Yeah, I thank you. I was just waiting to see who you were. Thank you so much, Lynn T, for your donation. You will be right after this donation reading that we're on right now. Thank you so much, sweetheart. Um, you want to publish a book? That's something, yeah. I was thinking more like a side gig. I don't want you to run yourself ragged, but you've got a lot of because the Queen of Wands has a lot of energy and a lot of power and a lot of fortitude to work. I was thinking more of a side gig, even if it's just like working for like DoorDash or something like that, or something like OnlyFans. Um, and moreover, looking for another, if you do, like, I don't want you to stick with this job permanently. How can you work? I understand like you need a job, but if they're gonna pay you less, it's just gonna. I can't even imagine being in a situation like that, getting paid less than what I got paid before. I know that it means that now you're permanent, um, but there's got to be some other permanent positions out there. You already do DoorDash. There you go. Keep doing that. That's going to keep you going. I don't sacrifice this. I think they're going to keep you as a temp. Stay as a temp at $21 an hour. Because I don't think they're going to get rid of you. I think they're just keeping you as a temp. I've worked with temps for years. When I worked at a law firm, there would be temps working there, and they would be there for years, and they were never brought on. I don't know what it is. I'm sure it's something to do with the company like getting like not paying as much or something. I don't know what it is, but I could quite possibly see you. Do not. I don't want you to ask for less money, girl. I really don't. I would rather you stay there temping because I don't think they're gonna get rid of you. I don't think that's what. Only if it comes to that. If they say, "Girl, we want to get rid of you," bye, Felicia. Be like, what if you lowered my rate? And then start looking for another job. Like, it's like that. That's what it has to do with paying unemployment benefits. You don't get unemployment benefits. I don't think they're going to want to get rid of you, Jewel. I really don't. So I know you want the security of just like not freaking out of like, being a temp. You can be let go of, all the time, at any time. But I really don't think they're going to. I don't see them letting go of you. I haven't. I will tell you this. I've never in all the readings I've done for you, and you've asked that question, I've never seen an answer where they were like where I saw that they were going to get rid of you. I've only seen answers where they keep you on and don't give you an answer. It's always like the moon or the high priest. It's just like we don't really know, or the two of swords. Like they're just not going to give you an answer. So I think they just want to keep you temp so they don't have to pay you unemployment benefits, which is fucked up. Which means you need to find a better job. Good pay, $21 an hour. That's pretty decent pay, girl. I don't know where you're living, but in California that's not that decent. But in other states it is. But I would definitely look for other positions as well. Okay, keep temping, but look for other positions. Keep on door dashing. Keep the hustle going. That's what you're all about. Okay, that's what you're all about. All right. So now who is next to me? Lynn T. Could you please post your question, love? And excuse me. I see that your name is different in the payment information. Is Lynn your name, or is um, I see it's a name that begins with an M. Do you want me to just use the letter M, or do you mind if I use your real name? Or is Lynn your real name? Sorry, the angels can be picky sometimes. Why is this? They called you in this week after a whole week of nothing. Oh, that's what. Oh, so they're not even. It's not even like an everyday thing. Okay, keep on door dashing and find another job. Find another office to work for. Find another business company to work for because they are just not the one. They are not the T. Okay, not the T. Not the ones. I still feel guilty about walking past that picket line, John. So I model. I not a lot lately, but I used to model like about. I'd get like in a good month, like I could get like to like 5 to 7 good paying gigs a month, and they paid, like I said, they paid really well, good paying, well paying gigs, um, and there was one gig that I had. It was in downtown San Francisco at this fancy schmancy hotel right downtown, as I said, downtown, and there were all these picketers in front, and I had to walk past them because I had to go to my gig, which was in the photographer had rented a room at the hotel for us to shoot in. What am I supposed to do? Like, not have my photo shoot, or like, so that sucked. That was the one time I ever crossed a picket line. I was just like, I'm sorry, y'all. You gotta understand. Like, I'm going to work. Like, um, and that was a particularly slim month too. I wasn't getting a whole lot of gigs, and yeah. So Lynn, please go ahead and post your question, love. Mm, ah, still not 100% right now. Hey, John, how is Lita at the beach? Does she get? I'm like honestly afraid that she's gonna get like sand in her like precious little fingernails or something. Oh, and I woke up to a massacre of pee and poo this morning. She was like low key. Like, let me just talk about John's dog's bathroom habits. She's probably really upset that I'm talking about this oversharing. But yeah, she had like issues like going, and this morning she had none. I like damn near almost stepped in it. I'm just like, are you kidding me, girl? Oh my god. DQ. But yeah, can she walk in the sand? I need to go to the beach today. I need to like walk something off. Where do you live, random girl? Where do you live, Jewel? Are you in the Midwest? Yeah, I'm talking about this little Chihuahua's poo poo habits, pee pee habits. She's got more pee pee habits, I would say. Her pee habits are weird. She pees like a boy. North Carolina, major city, or like there's an actual town in North Carolina called Back Swamp, North Carolina. I am actually impartial to South Carolina. Um, Charlotte. Okay, cool. There's got to be some stuff there. Do you actually live in the city of Charlotte? I'm always so interested to hear what the cost of living is, not in San Francisco, because it's astronomical here. And it's like my dreams of ever like getting a little apartment, or like you're from South Carolina originally. Oh, I love Charleston so much. Charleston is one of my favorite cities. I love how like things are literally slower in the South. I know that sounds. I'm sure you hear it all the time. It's fucking true. People like actually talk to other people, and yeah, I love it. If you carry her to the sand, she will stand there and look concerned. Yeah, I figured that would be it. She would do the whole, like, thing. That's her look. I mean, I would carry her. I could just carry her the whole time, have her sit on my lap. I put her in my papoose and took her to Safeway yesterday, and I realized I've become that lady. I was at a cafe in Paris, and I saw this lady. I thought she was talking to herself, and I think most of it she was talking to herself. Um, but she was talking, I think, mostly to her dog. I was talking to Doggy the whole time. I was like, "Where's the cream cheese, dog? Let's find it." People were like, "Dude, like, are you insane?" But she made my day so much better, even though she's, well, in some ways. Can't remember the cost of living, but minimum wage is $7.25, and oh, damn, rent from one bedroom apartment is usually around 1,000 to 1,500 for a one bedroom. That's surprisingly high. Yeah, I think I'll just take her in the papoose and just sit on my bench, and we can just watch the sunset together. But that, wow, in Charlotte, I guess I won't be moving to the south anymore. Not like I had plans of moving to the south, but that kind of sounds. I mean, here in San Francisco, a one bedroom would be like 2,500 or $2,000, but 725 at least our minimum in San Francisco minimum wage is I think something like $15. 725. Damn, that's how much I was making when I was 16. And I'm an old lady, let me tell you that. That was our minimum. California's minimum wage in was 725 in 2006. That's nuts. So y'all's must have been like 350. Oh, that's bad. That's awful. Ugh. I can only imagine. Yeah. Like there's some nice cities outside of San Francisco, but like there's a lot of cities where I would never ever imagine living in um, the suburbs of somewhere. Like, yeah, no. I mean, I know snobby people that won't live in the suburbs of Paris. Like, there, yeah, there's. I can only imagine the suburbs of Charlotte like sucking so badly. But Charlotte's really nice, but yeah, that's pretty expensive. That's not super easy. And I hate this whole idea that foreigners have. Not all foreigners, but I've been watching a lot of 90 Day Fiancé, and there's some foreigners, some I hate that word, foreigners, people who are not from the some people from who are not from the United States have this strange idea that we are very wealthy. It's more just like there's a Walmart on every corner, and we can buy like the necessities we need mass produced for like a buck, and then we can barely pay our rent, barely, you know, get anything done in our. Oh my god, yeah, no, it is not easy living in the US. It is not cheap. It is not easy. If anyone is outside of the US thinking that we're living like kings, only a few of us do. Only a few. But it's tough. I'm so sorry. Actually, I've been waiting. Sweetheart, I need you to post your question, love. We had a donation from Lynn T. Did her, I hope her, well, we'll wait for her. I hope her computer didn't die or anything. Speaking of which, I gotta plug mine in. So be right back, you guys. Oh, that's not gonna work out. That's very tenuous. All right. Let's get the likes up. All right, girl. It was good talking to you, Jewel. And good luck with everything, okay? Iris, or Lynn, I don't know why I called you Iris. Why did I call you Iris? Iris? Where did I get Iris from? Lynn T. Aw, thank you. You always do, Jewel. You're the best. You support everything I do. This girl supports my Etsy's. Like this girl is awesome. And yeah, best of luck to you, honey. And you'll slay. You'll slay. Oh, my hair looks so chunky, and I switched to a new. Ah, I switched to a new. Okay, should we? Did I not? Does my hair look gross, you guys? Ew, did I? Am I like? Is it drying in a really gross way? So, okay. All right. So, we're gonna wait. Oh, never mind. There we go. What are Chuck's thoughts about me since we broke up? Let's see. And Lynn is your middle name. So I will. Would you like me to refer to you as M or your actual first? Just call you by your first name. Some people don't mind if I use their first name. A lot of people don't. Some people do. It just depends. But I get it better if I'm just saying. If I say incorrect names, I often get incorrect answers, stuff like that. Spirit. Marcella. I was just wondering if you were cool with me using. That's a really pretty name, by the way. Marcella. What are Chuck's thoughts towards Marcella since they broke up? And what is your sign and what is his? Angels, Messenger, Spirit Guides. What are Chuck's thoughts towards Marcella since they broke up? Angels, Messenger, Spirit Guides. What are Chuck's thoughts towards Marcella since they broke up? Angels, Messenger, Spirit Guides. What are Chuck's thoughts towards Marcella since they broke up? Angels, Messenger, Spirit Guides. What are Chuck's thoughts towards Marcella since they broke up? Angels, Messenger, Spirit Guides. What are Chuck's thoughts about Marcella since they broke up? Angels, Messenger, Spirit Guides. What are Chuck's thoughts towards Marcella since they broke up? Angels, Messenger, Spirit Guides. What are Chuck's thoughts towards Marcella since they broke up? Angels, Messenger, Spirit Guides. What are Chuck's thoughts towards Marcella since they broke up? Angels, Messenger, Spirit Guides. What are Chuck's thoughts towards Marcella since they broke up? And what did you say your sign was, and what is Chuck's sign? Why is this? Move this down here. All right, well, we'll just wait on that. Okay, we have the Nine of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, the Sun, Chariot reversed, and the Queen of Swords. Let's see here. He's feeling really, really depressed. He's feeling, his thoughts are representative of the Four of Cups. He's feeling like he's really lost. He's really sad. However, his feelings are representative of the Sun. So while it was painful and he's feeling like he's at a loss, he does feel a certain sense of clarity. And I don't know what that clarity is, what it means. His intentions are representative of the Chariot reverse. Like he doesn't, I'm gonna be honest, he doesn't have any intentions of like coming back to you. It would be, but I think that if you were to take him, like come back to him and be like, oh darling, I take you back, he would be like, oh great, let's get back together. But that doesn't mean that he would change any of the things that were difficult for you to deal with when you were dating him. And he's upset because he thought that this was working out well between the two of you, but logically it didn't really work out, and you kind of gave him some good logic on as to why it wouldn't work out between the two of you. But he's feeling very despondent, but he does feel like there is some clarity in his life now. But yeah, I guess that's kind of a common feeling, I think, after relationships, is feeling despondent, but finally being able to feel a little bit of clarity, maybe with things you didn't know. Just take a deep breath. I don't know why I have such a short breath. Dang, we're still only at 8 likes. That's so small, but that's okay. Yeah, so I don't think that he is going to be the one to come back to you. But if, like I said, I think that if you came to him, I think that he would react positively. So it's really just a matter of, how badly you want to be back together with him? Are things going to change between you and him the way you want them to change? Because every relationship ends for a reason, okay? So I am going to take a quick break. I will be right back. I just need to literally go brush my hair. My hair's a mess. I'll be right back. Oh, and it looks like we have a donation from Miss Eva. Thank you, Eva. Please post your question, love. Sorry, I went upstairs to brush my hair and I took a look at my mouth and there was a bunch of chocolate on it. Why is this not? Why is this all of a sudden out of focus? Okay, there we go. So interesting up close. All right. Angels, messengers, spirit guides, can I please get messages and advice for Eva? Angels, messengers, spirit guides, can I please get Eva's spirit advice? Angels, messengers, spirit guides, can I please get Eva's spirit's spiritual advice? Angels, messengers, spirit guides, can I please get Eva's spiritual advice? Angels, messengers, spirit guides, can I please get Eva's spiritual advice? Angels, messengers, spirit guides, can I please get Eva's spiritual advice? Angels, messengers, spirit guides, can I please get Eva's spiritual advice? Angels, messengers, spirit guides, can I please get Eva's spiritual advice? Angels, messengers, spirit guides, can I please get Eva's spiritual advice? Angels, messengers, spirit guides, can I please get Eva's spiritual advice? the Magician, the King of Wands reversed, the Nine of Cups reversed, the Five of Wands, and the Ten of Pentacles. Wow, that's quite... You got at least two of my favorite cards in the entire deck. You are the Magician. And I often actually get the Magician when people ask for readings from their spirit guides, like what is their spirit's purpose. What I often find, and often I'm not trying to oversell anything here, but oftentimes with spirit messages, the more cards, I actually find that is the more cards the better often. But this is pretty succinct, I feel. And the Magician usually shows up in a 5-card spirit reading. And it often comes up upside down. Either way, it means you are all powerful. You have everything that you need to do whatever you want in life, and it knows, your spirit guides know that you are not feeling completely satisfied right now. You, I don't know if that's in your love life, your career life, your friendship life, but you are in a feeling of your life is just, you're not quite satisfied with the way things are going in your life right now, and you would like for them to change, and you're wondering, how can I get these things to change? You think that you're not as much of a doer as you are, but you are a doer. You have all your wands. You have everything you need. I'm actually getting a message from your spirit guides to not be so hard on yourself, because you do get things done that you need to get done. However, the things that you want in life are going to be competitive. You're going to have to compete for things. It's gonna, the fields that you want to be in, the people that you're going to want to be around in your life. Nothing is going to come easily for you just because you're the Magician. It's a lot of things are going to come a little difficult, in a more difficult way for you, simply because you are attracted to higher echelon people, higher echelon things, and you will definitely have financial, if you don't have financial bliss and fulfillment, ultimate fulfillment soon, it's going to start happening soon. You're going to get that job or that position, or you're going to start doing whatever it is that's going to start getting you those pentacles. Those pentacles are going to start trickling in. You've already got some of them. And this may be saying also that everything you need, you already have. Same with the Magician. You've already got all the pentacles. Now it's time to figure out what to do with all this abundance that you have. Where do you go from here? And that's up to you. You seem to attract creepy guys. Yeah. Because creepy guys tend to come to girls. Girls don't go to creepy guys. You're not attracted to creepy guys. You're attracting creepy guys. That's why they're creeps. I hate to put... that doesn't... Did that make a lot of sense? There's going to be some lovely guys. I hate to put it this way, but most high caliber people, men and women, and people days, usually don't go out looking to, like, randomly meet people. They usually meet people, and they're usually very busy. Maybe I'm thinking of someone specific for you, but I feel like the person that you're going to be attracted to is just like, you're going to be attracted to them, and they're going to be attracted to you, and you're going to have, but there's going to be other people attracted to them too. It's not just going to be some person that's just like, hey babe, like, you want to go on a walk with me? Like, no, it's going to be some person who is, probably got their nose stuck in a book because they're very busy, and they're very smart and intellectual, and they're not concerned with, trying to just, like, talk to every pretty girl that they see, like a lot of loserly guys kind of are, is they're just like down to talk, that you like, they'll go through probably a list of like 30 pretty girls to talk to in a day just because it's something to do, because they don't have a job, or they're not in school, or whatever, they're not reading a book, they're not bettering their lives in some way. And not to say that anyone who talks to you is a creep. There's also some decent people who still talk to random people. It is not as as common nowadays. I think I was mentioning it earlier. It's just, especially with like the younger generation, our generation, even my generation. I'm a millennial. I'm 35. It's so, people are so awkward about talking in person. I mean, once we get going, we all realize we're okay. But I think we all suffer from social anxiety because of the internet. So people don't just talk to people, or it's hard to just meet people. You gotta, yeah, and you gotta draw. And I think that's what they're trying to tell you, is that you're everything. Like, you're the magician. Like, they would be so lucky as to have you. Like, you gotta drop the shyness thing, because that's gonna hold you. That's gonna hold you back. Holds me back. It's held me back in my life. Um, Although I did hit on the wrong guy once. Okay, I gotta not stop oversharing. But when I was in my early 20s, I was at a club, and that asshole Leo that I've mentioned lots of times, that never called me his boyfriend. We were together for 5 years. I was the one that actually hit on him, but I had to have some liquid courage. I don't recommend that. And I also kind of, I don't regret talking to him, because I met so many people through him, and it changed the course of my life in so many different ways. But yeah, people don't really talk to people randomly anymore. I thought he was really cute, and I was really nervous. Even when I was drunk, I was really nervous. And I think maybe that's, and we all feel that way. We're all insecure, even if we're the magician. We, half of us don't realize it. But you've got it all. You've got everything you need to. It's just about figuring out what's going to make Eva happy, what's going to, you know, be the best career for Eva, especially if she's going to have all those pentacles. It's going to have to be a high-paying career. Um, are you in college at all? Or I don't know. I'm assuming that you're younger for some reason. I don't know why. You could be the same age as me. I don't know. Well, keep on with your studies, and study hard, study well, get good grades, and consider, you have no idea what you're going to do with it. That's how I was in my English degree. Start going to see, I would seek counsel. Go to a career counselor and see what jobs would be good for you in your field. Are you in England or Europe? If you're in the U.S., there's a whole. I even in England or Europe, there's so much you can do with a psych degree. I actually switched my degree from psychology to English at like my second semester of college. I don't know really why, but you're in Canada. That's because you called it uni. I thought, but I forget. Canadians have that. You have some Britishisms. Um, yeah, there's a whole lot you can do with a psych degree, and especially with continued studies if you want to go to grad school. Um, my good friend is currently getting her. She's planning on going to grad school to be I think, I don't know if an MFT or just a licensed therapist. But she majored in international relations. We're both past college, and she is just getting her general, um, yeah, uni. She's just getting her general psych stuff out of the way. I'm like, that's crazy. And I've even taken all that stuff, and I'm low key on the fence about becoming a therapist, because it's kind of what I do, is just talk people off the ledge all the time and give them wonderful advice that I don't take myself. I'm like, yeah, just have more confidence. Does anyone like me? Do I have any friends? Yeah, no. I'm really good at giving great advice and not really taking it. It can be, yeah, exactly. Well, I wanted to be a criminal psychologist, and I was like, I am not going to be able to take this too intense, and especially when you start studying like the really intense mental illnesses, just like nope. And right now, but that's the thing is, my friend who's getting her licensing or trying to go for her graduate degree to be a therapist, she is currently a social worker in downtown San Francisco, and she works with like some like really sad cases, and yeah, it's she can handle it. She's a lot better at handling that stuff than me. I get freaked out. I don't know if I get triggered because I'm a former addict. I've been clean 10 years, but she doesn't. She's been through stuff too, and she doesn't get triggered. She's just a strong woman, and hats off to all those people in the world. And it pays well, so it's a good business to get into, I think. Exactly. I feel kind of the same way sometimes. Sometimes, and then sometimes, like, well, maybe if I worked with like a younger generation, they'd have different problems than me, and I don't know. It really, if you'll know if you're cut out for it or not. You know what I mean? All right. So Jane Smith, are you still in the room? Jane Smith. I don't know if we lost like all the Freebs, but you're very welcome, Eva. Thank you for being here and being a star, being the magician that you are. Oh, I didn't sleep too well last night, and I'm like, ugh, ugh, wired. Oh, that is so cool. It's Jello time. Nice. Enjoy the Jello. Enjoy the Jello, John. Jane Smith, you are not in the room, I don't think. Now there's only 4 concurrent viewers. Okay, Lexi, you said you were in the room? Lexi, please post your question. Okay, is this, I just got to ask the context because it's tarot. Is this legal money? Um is this something that you're owed from someone personally? Is this government money? What's the deal? Because that'll help me figure out the cards. Angels, Messengers, Spirit Guides. Will Lexi get the full sum of money she's owed before next year? 2022. Angels, Messengers, Spirit Guides. Will Lexi get the full sum of money she's owed before 2022? Angels, Messengers, Spirit Guides. Will Lexi get the full sum of money she's owed before 2022? Angels, Messengers, Spirit Guides. Oh. Angels, Messengers, Spirit Guides. Will Lexi get the full sum of money that she's owed before next year? So they said they'd give you money to get you out of a situation, but they only gave you partial amounts. Angels, Messengers, Spirit Guides. Will Lexi get the full amount that she's owed by 2022 that she was offered? Angels, Messengers, Spirit Guides. Will Lexi get her full amount of money by 2022? Angels, Messengers, Spirit Guides. Will Lexi get her full amount of money before 2022? Angels, Messengers, Spirit Guides. Will Lexi get her full amount of money before 2022? Angels, Messengers, Spirit Guides. Will Lexi get her full amount of money before 2022? Angels, Messengers, Spirit Guides. Will Lexi get her full amount of money before 2022? Angels, Messengers, Spirit Guides. Will Lexi get her full amount of money before 2022? Are you in contact with these friends still? Have you asked them? Okay. Angels, messengers, spirit guides. Will Lexi's full amount of money come before the end of this year? Angels, messengers, spirit guides. Will Lexi's full amount of money come before the end of this year? Okay. We have the Hierophant reversed. Sorry. The Emperor reversed. The Moon. The Ace of Pentacles. Death reversed. And the Ten of Cups reversed. I think that you will get the full amount. Yeah. I think with this Ace of Pentacles, I think you're going to get the full amount. However, I think what I'm worried about is this Ten of Cups card reversed. It means like familial happiness. It means ultimate like emotional happiness. It means emotional connections with others. I'm afraid that this might potentially sully some of your friendships because of this. And I don't know why. I don't know what this, or the other interpretation could be that the full amount is not going to sustain you, or bring you like really. I don't want to say bring you happiness, because I don't think that's what you're looking for. You're looking for to ease your anxiety, but you're definitely feeling, like you very like disempowered right now, and you're having difficulty letting go of certain things as well. Did I just spread lipstick on my face? I hope I didn't. Okay. Hmm. So I'm still stressed about putting myself up from the ground after you move. Yes, yeah, that's what I'm sensing, and you've got to have, I know, I actually do personally know, getting out of a toxic, I won't call it I've never been in an abusive relationship. Some would call it abusive. I'll call it toxic, whatever definitions are. Um, it can really roil your self-esteem and your thoughts on how capable you are. In doing in I hate saying, in doing anything, and owning your power. I can tell you feel very disempowered right now, and it's scary for you to think of change. Do your friends live near you? I was gonna say, Lex, you are a lucky girl, right? It's not a good thing to get it, but you know what? It's karma. It's karmic. We all Oh, interesting. Yeah, I think we all have relationships that we learn from, even if they're really painful. We learn not to get hurt again from someone. Hopefully, we learn, the warning signs. We learn, that's exactly who we don't want to be with. Someone who, in my case, it was oversharing. Hello, I was with an alcoholic. Um, and he was great when he didn't drink. But once he had, it wasn't the first drink, and it wasn't the second. It was the third. Was But it didn't matter because there was never just one drink. It was like when I saw him pouring the thing, I would go into like a panic because it was like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. He was a Gemini, and he would just flip completely. Like he was completely unpredictable and very scary, very scary. He never physically harmed me, but um, I wasn't the best either. He really drove me nuts, and I did not handle it very well either. Let's put it that way. So toxic is where I stand on that. And you live in Europe, and they're mostly all from the U.S. You should move. I was gonna say you should move over here, but I really wouldn't recommend that because it kind of sucks over here. Where do you live in Europe, if you don't mind me asking? Yeah, yeah. And they're supposed to be loving you. You're from Romania. Oh, how interesting. Romania. Well, I don't want to say find yourself a nice American guy or something, but because they're not all that nice. But maybe I don't know. I don't know. I don't even. My advice for you isn't even about finding a guy, girl. It's about just finding yourself and finding your peace before moving on to another relationship. That's where you'll be the best partner you can be for your whoever you date next in line. It's all about focusing on Lexi right now, and yeah, and there's always ways to make money too, online. Um, I don't want to just say OnlyFans, but I don't know if y'all have like things like DoorDash in Romania, or like delivery services like that. I don't know if you have a car or anything, but like side hustles like that will kind of get you into the groove of like being responsible, having to like work again, be somewhere at a certain time. Like I haven't had a job since I lost my cannabis business. Oversharing again about like 3-4 years ago. I can't help it. And I'm terrified, but I know I need it. All I'm used to is reading tarot at this point and modeling, but being in an office is like scary for me. But I need to get past that. Every day, you got to get past it every day, and you got to find you because bad people take you they take the best from you. um, Bad relationships, and you got to bring that. You got to find that again. They can sometimes take all your happiness away and all your goodness away, and it's not gone forever. You'll get it back, but you probably still have it. Mine came back, but it's about focusing on yourself every day, and I think you'll do just fine. I think that the cost of living isn't too high in Romania. I'm sure you'll do just fine, sweetheart. You're trans. You're. Oh my God, girl. This is the LGBTQIA community. Yeah, I did not know you were trans. That changes a lot of things about Romania. Yeah, I would not suggest DoorDash or things like that. I really don't know how things are in Romania. I just know that they're not friendly to trans people. I know that really well. I don't even think they're friendly to gays. Eastern Europe is really behind in terms of LGBTQIA um, rights, and yeah. So yeah, I would stay online because I have a client on here who's also from Europe. She's in Amsterdam and she is trans, and I'm like, well, girl, you're in like a city that's like really accepting of everyone. She's like, but it's still really tough. Like one of my really good friends is a trans woman, and yeah, that's a big concern. Is like you never know how people feel about you, no matter where you are. So I'm really sorry, Lexi. I love that you are who you are. There's nothing more admirable than a human being who stands up and says, hey, this is who I am. Deal with it. Especially someone who lives somewhere where you live. You know, like A plus. Hats off to you, and love and light to you, and protection to you from all the bad people. You don't need that. And your friends are great. You're so lucky to have friends. That's part of your abundance too. Okay. But you've got great things coming your way, honey. Okay? So who do we have next? Who do we have next? Iceman, you're in the room? You kept on saying you were... Aw, you are very lucky to have so many people around you that helped you get out of that relationship. Because there have been some times where I think about it, and I don't think I could have gotten out of the relationship I did without my friends. And long term, too. People, we need help from other people. We can't just, none of us can just subsist on our own. We need comfort from other people. And if you ever want to chat, I'm on Instagram. I'm not on there too often, but you can always message me. We can always kiki chat. It's all good. All right, girl. What's coming for me the rest of the month? Hopefully new money jobs so I can pay off my bills before the month is done. Need like $200. Iceman, what is your first name or your first initial? D. Angels, messengers, spirit guides. What's coming for the rest of the month for D, money-wise? Angels, messengers, spirit guides. What is coming to D for the rest of the month, money-wise? Angels, messengers, spirit guides. What is coming to D over the rest of the month, money-wise? Angels, messengers, spirit guides. What is coming to D over the next month, money-wise? Angels, messengers, spirit guides. What is coming to D over the next month, money-wise? Angels, messengers, spirit guides. What is coming to D over the next month, money-wise? Angels, messengers, spirit guides. What is coming to D over the next month, money-wise? Angels, messengers, spirit guides. What is coming to D over the next month, money-wise? Angels, messengers, spirit guides. What is coming to D over the next month, money-wise? Angels, messengers, spirit guides. What is coming to D over the next month, money-wise? Ooh, we have the Wheel of Fortune. The Three of Wands reversed. Two of Swords. Four of Swords reversed. And the Eight of Cups reversed. Well, there's a change a-coming. However, I see how you are confused about how you're going to make the dough over the next couple of weeks. I can see that you're impatient. This Three of Wands reversed. You don't have a whole lot of patience to sit around and wait for money to come into your life. And there's a couple things though here. I feel like you need to meditate on the situation more to gain some clarity on. I feel like this is going to sound weird, but it's not going to sound weird. No, the money is going to be coming to you is not going to just, it's not going to just come to you. It's going to be entirely up to you. You know that, right? I mean, we all, oh, so you're looking for a new, okay, you're looking for a new money slash job. Okay, so yeah, you're gonna need to find a new job. You got to really think about it. Okay. Cash isn't just going to come to you, and a job is not just going to come to you. You know this stuff. I'm sure I'm telling you, I'm preaching to the choir here, but I'm seeing that I don't really think that I don't. I don't really see a lot of effort. You go out every morning. Damn, in the cards it's saying you're not making enough effort. But what it's saying, it's not that you're not making enough effort, it's that you're not like thinking about it enough. Like perhaps you're going to doing miscellaneous jobs. Perhaps you should look into a more permanent position if you can, if you're able to. I don't know if you're in a position where you can, work, because some people, they can only do miscellaneous for various reasons. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking, John. I think it might be misdirected effort, perhaps. And I'm so sorry I said it like that. Like I don't see any effort because I don't know you. I don't. I mean I'm not seeing what you do every day, and you're going out every morning. But the cards are saying that there's just it's like you're not, but you're going out every morning. That's ample, and that's more than I do in my life. So like, can we just all like clap for D? Like that's like congratulations, it's awesome. However, I think that maybe you could make more money in other ways if you just thought about it a little more. This did a little more meditation. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense, and I think that if you continue with that, I don't think you'll be late on your bills. No, I see you're confused and I see you're impatient. You kind of want your money now, and I totally get that. But I think it's you're gonna have you'll be just good for this month. You'll be totally fine, but the money's not gonna come like just to meet like really fast, which is what would take a whole lot of anxiety and like worry off of your plate, I'm sure. Um, but yeah, no, this Eight of Cups reversed is when it's upright, it means knowing that you need to say goodbye to something, knowing that you need to turn away from something that you loved or that you cared for. But in its reversal, it's more about staying. So this is a little confusing. I think continue what you're doing. You're going to make it till the end of the month. Don't you worry. Just have a little more patience, okay? And maybe in the meantime, I know it's like even more, but maybe apply to some other jobs, like when you're not, if you can't find like work for that day or whatever. It's oh god, living in the U.S. is a struggle. Like it is a struggle. You like the billionaire class is just going to fucking like anyway. I'm not going to go on a tirade. I overshare. That's what I do. Um, but you will make it. You will make it to the end of this month. I would just go into so that you're not worried every month. Think about what it is you would want in a permanent job. Think about exactly how much money you would want every month to feel comfortable. Really take those into consideration, okay? So I hope that helped. You're very welcome, sweetheart. Thank you for being here. I love it when you're here, D. I love it when you're here. Okay, who do we have next? Christiana? Please post your query. And what's your sign, Christiana? You love us, new spirit guides. What is coming towards Christiana in love? Angels, messengers, spirit guides, what is coming towards Christiana in love? Angels, messengers, spirit guides, what is coming towards Christiana in love? Angels, messengers, spirit guides, what is coming towards Christiana in love? Angels, messengers, spirit guides, what is coming towards Christiana in love? Angels, messengers, spirit guides, what is coming towards Christiana in love? Angels, messengers, spirit guides, what is coming towards Christiana in love? Angels, messengers, spirit guides, what is coming towards Christiana in love? Angels, messengers, spirit guides, what is coming towards Christiana in love? Angels, messengers, spirit guides, what is coming towards Christiana in love? You're a Taurus? Okay. Devil reversed. The Lovers. The Star. The Ten of Pentacles. And the Six of Pentacles reversed. Interesting. Interesting, interesting. Well, good things are coming to you in love, but good and bad, but isn't that life? I see a deep relationship, a very deep relationship between you and another person, and it's going to bring you a lot of hope and a lot of new beginnings. And I think that this person is going to either be very, very wealthy, or they will help you be successful as well in a business. But I think it's more they're very, very wealthy. Now here's the bad news. They're stingy with their money. The Six of Pentacles is all about having money, but wanting to give to those, especially those who you love and care about. But this is reversed. It's stinginess. It's greed. It's having money and not wanting to share it with the world, not wanting to share it with people who you care about. And then the Devil in reverse. I think I don't know if you've been around for me long enough for you to hear this, but the Devil in most romantic readings can mean marriage. It can mean, because as you can see in its upright form, this is the same card as the Lovers. That's why I was kind of like, oh, crazy, like the Lovers right next to the Devil. If you compare the artwork, it's essentially the same. They're, well, not really essentially, but pretty much the same. It's two lovers, only the lovers are free and are standing in front of the angel Metatron and a Kabbalic angel. And these two lovers are bound with chains and are standing in front of Baphomet, the devil. There's nothing they can do. They're not free. This is upside down. That's infidelity. I think that this person at first is going to seem incredible to you, but they are either going to be married and not going to tell you when you start dating, or they won't be married and you guys get married and they'll probably end up cheating on you. I see that they have a lot, like they've got all these pentacles, but then when you see the 10, that just grossed me out, seeing so much abundance, 10 of Pentacles, and then right next to it, the 6 of Pentacles reversed. I was even thinking as I was doing my hair this morning, I was like, damn, if I had Money, I would give so much of it to people that I love. Like, that would just be like the first thing I would do. And I was like, oh yeah, like the Six of Pentacles, like total Six of Pentacles energy, just, you know, of course you want, like, and when and it's not even about money. It's about like right now, like I was asleep in my bed last night and I was like, dang, like I miss my friends. Like, you know, I wish, you know, my friend Sonia was here. We could have a slumber party and like, sorry, I didn't mean to like drop people's names, but yeah, my friend's name is Sonia. And I was just wishing my friend was there. I was like, we could have a sleepover, you know. I need to have people over more. I have so much to share with them, and I want to share with them. And I'm really in a Six of Pentacles kind of mood. I don't have, I am not rich by any means. Hint, hint, please don't ever hesitate in donating in any capacity. And I will be so grateful because I am not a rich woman at all. Woo! Minor little earthquake. But yeah, no, there's nothing grosser to me than if I had 10 pentacles, holy crap, would I want to share that with people. But I'm seeing like, yeah, lovers who are infidelity, who somehow have like infidelity and then riches, but then riches are like not, not giving. You're not being giving. What's the point? You know? So, it's going to be the next relationship is going to be I see it's like this really intense relationship, and if you're willing to go through that, I think the first sign is this person's going to be very wealthy, and at first they might try and wine and dine you, and especially if they're already married, if that's the case, um, then they're going to end up being cheap in the end anyway with that Six of Pentacles, and they're being cheap with their love anyway. What are they doing? Cheating. Just get a divorce. Oh wait, but those are expensive. And it sounds like this person has the money to get a divorce, but that could also be the Six of Pentacles thing. They're too cheap to do it. So it's I would the next relationship that you're gonna be in, I would just keep my eyes like wide open. Just be very careful, you know, to make sure that not all that glitter. You know, just to remember that not all that glitters is gold. Okay, you just got to remember that. People can have money and be very stingy with it, and people can have almost nothing and give you the shirt off their back. So it really can vary. All right, so who do we have next? Ron C., are you in the house? Tanya R., Isabel, Tanya R., Harshita Jane. There's only 3 people in the room. Ron C. is here. Ron C., please post your question, hun. And what's your sign? Can I get her name or her first initial, please? Ron, this girl, I can't just ask Spirit about this girl from the gym. There's lots of girls at your gym. And what's her name or her first initial? You don't know her at all, but she looks from the peripheral. Okay. I can try. Yeah, no, I get it. Angels, messengers, spirit guides. Is the girl from Ron's gym attracted to him or just looking for attention? Angel's Messenger Spirit Guides, is the girl at Ron's gym actually attracted to him or just looking for attention? Angel's Messenger Spirit Guides, is the girl at Ron's gym attracted to him or just looking for attention? Angel's Messenger Spirit Guides, is the girl at Ron's gym attracted to him or just looking for attention? Angel's Messenger Spirit Guides, is the girl from Ron's gym attracted to him or just looking for attention? Sorry, just noticed something weird on my skin. Angel's Messenger Spirit Guides, is the girl from Ron's gym attracted to him or just looking for attention? Angel's Messenger Spirit Guides, is the girl from Ron's gym attracted to him or just looking for attention? Angel's Messenger Spirit Guides, is the girl from Ron's gym attracted to him or just looking for attention? Angel's Messenger Spirit Guides, is the girl from Ron's gym attracted to him or just looking for attention? Angel's Messenger Spirit Guides, is the girl from Ron's gym attracted to him or just looking for attention? We have the Nine of Wands. I don't know why I said that so weird. Nine of Wands. The King of Wands reversed. The Queen of Cups. The King of Swords reversed. And the Four of Swords. I think she is attracted to you, actually. I think she's this Queen of Cups. And it's weird, actually. Like, I don't even want to, I am looking at the other cards, but look at the art on here. She's giving us the side eye. She's, like, looking at us in, like, almost in her periphery. And you're kind of shy to talk to her. You're, like, it doesn't logically make sense to you, and you're, like, not really, like, into taking action because you don't want to seem... I can understand you know, you don't want to go to her for the wrong reasons or anything, but I think that she actually is romantically attracted to you. What is this? I have like this dry patch on my skin, you guys. I'm so gross. What is going on here? Anyway, need some lotion. Oversharing again. Oh my god, loves it. Oh my god. Okay. This Four of Swords, I feel like at the end here, she's like really thinking about you. And I feel, were you in a relationship recently? Did you get out of a relationship recently? Because I see like this is you down here, and you're like wary. You're like, you know, and it's difficult for you to, you know, yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, she can talk to other guys. I mean, it's one thing to talk to another guy, and it's an entirely other thing to flirt with a guy. So you know, I would observe how she's speaking to these people. You've been single. Okay, so it's just you're just scared to, you know, approach her, or shy or whatever, or unsure, you know. And but I think that she is attracted to you. She could very well be attracted to more than one guy there. You never know. Some girls are really lovesick and like that. I don't know. But she is attracted to you, and I don't think it would hurt to talk to her. Um, and you don't need to overthink it so much. Just say, hey, so I don't go to the gym, so I don't know what conversation you would make at the gym, but talk about gym shit. Like, what kind of reps are you doing? Is it revs or reps? I seriously, last time I went to the gym was when I was actually in college. I used to go, basically, just to check out the dudes on the cool sports teams because they were very good looking. Um, but yeah, no, I mean, I exercise, but that wasn't why I was there. A lot of people go to gyms for that reason. They're like, we can all work out at home. Like, just pick something up, like, move it around. Like, it's not that hard. So, there's a good chance she's looking at other people, but I would get in there and talk to her, try and talk to her first. She's the Queen of Cups, I think. She's looking for love. So, there you go. All right. Isabel, are you in the room? You're very welcome, Ron. Best of luck to you. Isabel, Tanya R., Harshita Jane. Are you in the room at all? Shirley Meador, Mary Triss. Is anyone in here? Hi, Tanya. Please post your question. Yes. And what's your sign, Tanya? Angels, Messengers, Spirit Guides. What is coming towards Tanya in love? Angels, Messengers, Spirit Guides. What is coming towards Tanya in love? Angels, Messengers, Spirit Guides. What is coming towards Tanya in love? Angels, Messengers, Spirit Guides. What is coming towards Tanya in love? Libra? Okay. Angels, Messengers, Spirit Guides. What is coming towards Tanya in love? Angels, Messengers, Spirit Guides. What is coming towards Tanya in love? Angels, Messengers, Spirit Guides. What is coming towards Tanya in love? Angels, Messengers, Spirit Guides. What is coming towards Tanya in love? Angels, Messengers, Spirit Guides. What is coming towards Tanya in love? Angels, Messengers, Spirit Guides. What is coming towards Tanya in love? Okay, we have the the Page of Swords reversed, the Nine of Swords, Judgment, the King of Swords reversed, and the Three of Wands. You've got to be patient. You've got to be patient. Your true love is going to come to you. I can tell this is causing you like some anxiety. Um, with the Nine of Swords, it's causing you a lot of anxiety. Not like, wondering like where is, when are you going to find your next relationship? And it doesn't seem to be happening quite soon enough for you. Even though you've been waiting a long time, it's frustrating. But there is someone coming to you, and I think the next person that's going to come to you is going to be like you're being awful. Well, it is judgment. And I actually had a similar reading for someone earlier. They asked me what their future in love was, and it was basically like you're going to have a very wealthy husband who's not going to want to give you any money, and he's going to want to cheat on you. He's going to be infidelitous. This I'm not seeing so clearly. I could see him not being. If he's possibly he could possibly be the King of Swords in reverse, or he could be the Page of Swords reversed. I think the Page of Swords is probably more you. That he was an awful man. Well, the King of Swords is kind of an awful man. He uses his logic for bad. He's the type of dude who will absolutely gaslight you. He'll make you, he'll correct everything that you say incorrectly and won't be kind about it. He might be one of those alpha male types who just makes you feel like shit all the time because they think that they are the shit. So, and they think that being kind to the woman that they love makes them seem like a bitch or something like that. That's who the King of Swords is, reversed. So, I think that if other readers have been telling you that your next person is a schmuck, then it's him. That's him, and that's what you've got to look out for. He's going to be incredibly intelligent, and that's probably how he's going to attract you, with his wit and his intelligence. Libras, I'm Libra rising. We really like that. I'm a triple air sign. We really value intelligence, and he's going to woo you with that. However, he's going to turn it on your head and make you feel stupid. At first, he's going to make you feel like, oh yeah, we're intellectual equals because he wants to be with me, and he discusses his thoughts with me and everything and blah blah blah. And you're willing to learn from him, but at the same time, he's a dick. He's going to become a dick. He's going to if it is going to be the King of Swords reversed, then he's going to be the type, like, really watch out for the type, like, if you start dating someone, they start gaslighting you, start treating you like you're stupid, get the hell out of there, or get out, because no one needs to be treated like that. The King of Swords in reverse is a piece of shit, and I've dated him. I'll tell you that. I've definitely dated a King of Swords in reverse. They are not good. They'll make you feel really bad. They'll make you feel stupid. They'll make you question your sanity, your intelligence. That's messed up. That's making someone feel crazy. No, that's awful. And I think that's possibly what that Nine of Swords was, actually. You crying at night. This is how he's going to make you feel. So just be really careful with this next one, okay? If you see any signs that he's going to be like that, just done. Or maybe just don't date someone for a little while. And if someone finds you, be like, maybe go on a dinner date with them and try and suss them out that way, but it doesn't look good. It doesn't. I think you'll find someone better at a later date. But you'll still find them. You'll find them. Harshita Jane, are you in the room? You're very welcome, Tanya. Thank you for being here. Thank you, thank you. Harshita Jane, are you in the room? Shirley Meador, Mary Triss, Faryal, Tassine. I haven't seen any of y'all in like a while. Mary Triss is here. All right. Has anyone seen Harshita? And Shirley is here. Okay. Let's give just a second to see if Harshita is here. And if she's not, then we will move on to Shirley and then on to Mary in the order that we have the list. Okay. You're welcome, Shirley. Harshita, off the list. Shirley, please post your question. I think you already did post your question. What is your love interest's name, Shirley? And what's your sign? Okay, I gotta run to the bathroom. I will be right back. All right. Okay. So the question was, is my love interest going to ask me on a date soon? Is Leroy going to ask Shirley on a date soon? Angels, Messenger, Spirit Guides, is Leroy going to ask Shirley out on a date soon? Angels, Messenger, Spirit Guides, is Leroy going to ask Shirley out on a date soon? Angels, Messenger, Spirit Guides, is Leroy going to ask Shirley out on a date soon? Angels, Messenger, Spirit Guides, is Leroy going to ask Shirley out on a date soon? Angels, Messenger, Spirit Guides, is Leroy going to ask Shirley out on a date soon? Angels, Messenger, Spirit Guides, will Leroy ask Shirley out on a date soon? Angels, Messenger, Spirit Guides, will Leroy ask Shirley out on a date soon? Angels, Messenger, Spirit Guides, will Leroy ask Shirley out on a date soon? Angels, Messenger, Spirit Guides, will Leroy ask Shirley out on a date soon? Angels, Messenger, Spirit Guides, is Leroy going to ask Shirley out on a date soon? The Devil, Five of Cups reversed, Emperor, the Ace of Cups reversed, and the Eight of Cups reversed. I don't think so. I don't know what his like background is or his history or whatever, but it looks like he's currently getting over a relationship, and he's not feeling the love right now. He doesn't feel self-love, and as RuPaul famously says, if you can't love yourself, how the hell are you supposed to love anybody else? He just doesn't have it in him right now to really be, and he's trying to just like take care of himself right now. He's getting, he's definitely getting, I think he's most certainly getting over heartache, having to walk away from something, and possibly a marriage. So I'm sorry, Shirley, but it doesn't look like he's really ready to start dating yet. But you never know. You never know. All right, now who? Mary, can you please post your question? He said he has a bachelor's pad. Do you know his sign? Because that devil card could also mean that he's already married, or he's not. He's like thinking of separation. Because the devil can also represent marriage. Check it out, guys. Tell people to like I think he's very well still married. Where'd my cards go? The devil. Where'd the devil go? Where in the devil did the devil go? The fuck? Where did he go? Here he is. The devil, you see these two lovers are chained in front of the devil. Often represents infidelity in marriage. I was going to say, is he a Leo? If he's a Leo, he's absolutely cheating. I hate to say it. Leos are cheaters. He's absolutely cheating. Or he's thinking about leaving his wife or something. But I was gonna ask you if he was a Leo. Did you already ask me about this person? And I told you that he was married. I was like, he's a married Leo. I was straight up gonna, if you're not that person, that's really weird because I thought you were, because I had another Leo situation. I don't know if this was Monday or last week, but they were like, oh, I don't know if he's married or not. And the devil came up and she's like, oh, but he has a bachelor pad. I'm like, yeah, Leos with means will do that. They'll do whatever they can to cheat. And they're great. They're great. Leos are really charming as hell and so kind and very flattering and okay, and that was a different person then. That was a different person. But you are not the first person to deal with a Leo's cheating. But now that when I saw the devil, I was almost gonna say, is he a Leo? Playas can seem very kind. It's true, and he's being very touchy, and he also sounds exactly like the Leo that the girl was talking about last week. Yeah, he had kids too. I hope it's not the same guy. And he said he was separated, but the devil came up upright, and she was like, "Why is he not giving everything? You know, there's something he's holding back from me, and I don't know what it is." And I was like, like what? Yeah, that is you. Wait, so you were the person last week? Because I really like if the devil came up twice, like he's not. He's married. He may be thinking about separation, but like, it's yeah. Players can seem nice, but you want to stay away from that energy. You can do a lot better, Shirley. I know you can. I keep having a lot of physical energy towards me. Yeah, that was you. Yeah, and then the card came up again, girl. Card don't lie. That's what is so weird to me is how sometimes like cards you can go to other tarot readers and you'll like get the same answer because I do, and then like we just had the same card come up again. The exact same answer. And yeah, John remembers it too. You don't want to be with someone who's married with kids. Don't want that. That is not what you deserve. It's not what anyone deserves. So I would move on. You're a sweet Libra. You don't need that conflict in your life. It's bullshit. I'm sure he's super smart and rich and all that stuff. But you know what? He's a dummy in my opinion. Like what? Like, get a divorce. Oh my God. Is it like you are clearly not happy? But I think with a lot of Leos, they are actually happy in their marriage. They just want to have their cake and eat it too. They're probably the most polyamorous people. I think they just love too much sometimes, honestly. Um, he could still very well love his wife, but just wants some extra on the side, you know. Yeah, because he's not abusive because he's not obsessive. He's having fun. Abusive people are obsessive. That's when that's also. So he's not going to be abusive, but yeah. All right, Mary. Thank you for posting your query. Okay, what is your person's name or their first initial? Mary, what is your person's name or their first initial? I need to know. And are you a Taurus or is your person a Taurus? Angels, messengers, spirit guides. Will F call, marry, or take any action before the end of this month? Angels, messengers, spirit guides. Will F call, marry, or take any action before the end of this month? Angels, messengers, spirit guides. Will F call, marry, or take any action before the end of this month? Angels, messengers, spirit guides. Will F call, marry, or take any action before the end of this month? Angels, messengers, spirit guides. Will F call, marry, or take any action before the end of this month? Angels, messengers, spirit guides. Will F call, marry, or take any action before the end of this month? Angels, messengers, spirit guides. Will F call, marry, or reach out to her by the end of this month? Angels, messengers, spirit guides. Will F call, marry, or reach out to her by the end of this month? Angels, messengers, spirit guides. Will F call, marry, or reach out to her by the end of this month? Angels, messengers, spirit guides. Will F call, marry, or reach out to her by the end of this month? Okay. John, how do we have 2 people on the free list? I keep a tally of every reading I do, and I'm at 1, 2, 3, 4. This is my 10th one. Oh, damn, you had a Leo brother-in-law yeah, no, my mom was even talking about that. They just need side chicks. It's like, yeah, it's I think they're deeply insecure people. Let's not talk about your meds. But I'm glad they're helping you. Thank God. Yeah, the free list is it's okay, it's okay. Oh, that's what I was like, what are you blaming on the meds? Okay, I'm so sorry. Yeah, as we mentioned, John is recovering from plastic surgery. He got his eyebrows lifted, and like he's getting his ears to look pointy like an elf, like he's getting everything done. Okay. 10 of Swords. The Hanged One. 3 of Pentacles. 5 of Pentacles reversed, and the 6 of Swords reversed. But I feel really shitty because Sun Goddess Ari's been here like all day. I'll make an exception for you, Sun Goddess. You're my one exception. Okay, we'll do 11 today. It'd be really cool if anyone wanted to make a donation, but I understand if you're not able to. So you were wondering if he is going to. Oh my goodness. See, I'm getting a little. You might not get the best reading, Sun Goddess. I wouldn't. Call me or take any action before September ends. Okay, you want to see if he's going to call you or take any action before September ends. I don't think so. I don't think so. I think he is not coming in from the cold. I think he might want to, but he's like deliberately keeping himself distanced from you with this 6 of Swords. I feel like he doesn't want to get hurt again, is kind of what the issue is. Excuse me, that's disgusting. To eat or something. he doesn't want to get hurt again. He'd have to change his perspective needs to change completely if he wants to get back with you. And it's been a real reality check for him. Sun Goddess Ari, you're still in the room, right? Because I felt really bad saying, I was like, I don't think there's any, like, there's no room on the free list, but you've been here the whole time. I'm not going to dig you over like that. So I hope you, because I was thinking, like, damn, if that was me, I'd be like, this girl is a B word. I don't like her, and I don't want you to feel that way about me. We just had a little mix up. No, he's been through. Okay, cool, Ari. I didn't want to piss you off or anything. All right. So yeah, he's gonna have to change. He's still hurting. He's not gonna make an effort before the end of this month. He may come around eventually, if he changes his perspective on things. But I'm seeing that he kind of wants to heal after the pain. Okay, I don't think you guys are talking with the Six of Swords, but aw, thank you. I hate giving you bad news, but I'm getting the sense that you guys were together and you broke up, you had to part ways, and he is hurt and he's crushed, and he's just feeling the feels and just trying to get his life back on track. Okay. But you never know how things might go in another couple months. He could change his tune, or you might change your tune, Time is fluid. People are people, and they can act weird and make different decisions and stuff like that. All right, Ari. Do any of my recent crushes like me? Can you tell me which ones? I have a crush on 2 guys now, and I'm thinking about 2 guys from the past. I'm wondering if any of them... Okay. That's way more than one question. All right. You said there's 2 guys that like you currently. Can I please get their signs? You are so welcome, Miss Mary. Thank you. I could possibly tell you if either of them likes you if you give me their signs. Angels, messengers, spirit guides, do either of Ari's recent crushes like her? Angels, messengers, spirit guides, do either of Ari's recent crushes like her? Okay. I don't know how I can share that with you through tarot, just the way that tarot goes. Do you know their signs? Angels, messengers, spirit guides, do any of Ari's current crushes like her? Oh, okay, that's gonna be tough, girl. You're gonna have to help me here. Angels, messengers, spirit guides, do any of Ari's crushes like her? Angels, messengers, spirit guides, do any of Ari's crushes like her? Angels, messengers, spirit guides, do any of Ari's crushes like her? Angels, messengers, spirit guides, do any of Ari's current crushes like her? Angels, messengers, spirit guides, do any of Ari's current crushes like her? Angels, messengers, spirit guides, do any of Ari's current crushes like her? Angels, messengers, spirit guides, do any of Ari's current crushes like her? Angels, messengers, spirit guides, do any of Ari's current crushes like her? Yeah, no, I get it. I don't know I don't know what these dudes look like. I don't know anything about them, but I'll tell you what I got. We've got the Queen of Swords. We have the Ten of Wands reversed. We have the Page of Cups reversed. We have the King of Wands, and we have the World. Um, I see that. Yeah, it's more than just two. I asked if any of your current crushes like you, and the Page of Cups is to me like the crush card. Like everyone has a crush on the Page of Cups. It's usually someone that they have a crush on or something, or that inspires them, makes them think about them, or whatever. But then when I saw the World card down here, it made me feel, especially when you mentioned that it was that one of them was a Scorpio. Those are fixed. That's a fixed sign. So I was starting to think, yeah, the Ten of Wands is reversed. I feel like you are the Queen of Swords, and I feel like this World card is like I don't know if any of your current, yeah, I don't like how the Page of Cups is reversed either. I think it's saying that your two, I think, like, I was thinking of the two main ones probably don't like you, but there's a whole sea of men that are attracted to you with this World card. Hi, Tokyo. There's a whole sea of people who would love to be with you, Ari. I just don't know if it's either of those guys. I would just need more information on them. Yeah, I don't know if it's any of your current crushes. I think it might be someone in the future. Not and I don't even think like the long-term future, but I was thinking, like, when I was doing shuffling the cards, I was thinking of your current crushes. But look at all these, there's all these men in the world that would be dying to date you, and that doesn't mean that these are guys that you know these are, they could be someone that you're going to meet, in the future. Okay. But that's just what I have. I could be wrong. There's the law of attraction. People change their minds. People are drawn to people for different reasons. Yeah, you'll do just fine. I don't think that, but hey, you come back to me with more information on them, and no, you don't want to wait too far in the future. But you come back to me with more information on them, find out what their signs are, and that'll help me a lot. Yeah, that helps a whole lot because then I can delineate. Okay? So I think I'm done for the evening. I am done. Thank you. It is for such a lovely live stream that we had today. I hope to see you all on Friday. So adios.